lucky. I'm a star now, baby, don't touch me. Took a loss and they crushed me. I'm going up now, they gotta discuss me. Tell the bloggers it's lit, and none for the people ain't charging for pics. 33 in this clip, die be the one like Brody don't trip. What? Now ain't that some shit? He keep a mask on shooting like Rick. He just say that it's COVID, next couple months, I'm just reloading. Grab some work and I sold it, I'm in the zone, it's like I control it. I seen it all, I'm feeling like cat, I'm about to expose it. Shorty all on my jacket, she with it. Mix it down with the Henny exquisite. I be traveling, look at my handle. When I move, they be peeping the pivot.
Welcome back to MYBAGTV. Today's guest from Wilmington, Delaware.
DIGGS. Curtis. Oh, I thought you just.
No, that's all right. I was gonna give you an intro, but I'll let you go. No.
We're gonna make this different. I don't want no edits with me and you. We're gonna go all the way through with this.
I was gonna make it kind of like, I was gonna give you a good intro.
Like Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear
all right.
I want to hear it.
No, I was gonna call you a legend, but do you consider yourself a legend in Wilmington?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, I do. I think I've done a lot of pivotal things, but I feel like I'm still working on my legacy. So like my story is still being told, you know, so like, you know, maybe I put a lot of hard things on myself. Like I'll be like hardships, pause, but like, so yeah, I'm still working. I'm a living legend, still working.
All right, so tell our audience who is DIGGS. Like
DIGGS is a father, a man, an empath, somebody that's loyal, half owner of VBS with P.Dot, friend, family member, your little brother, my little brother, JY little brother, Shayna little brother, you know, just I'm Wilmington, let's say that.
So you got Wilmington on your back.
I'm just, I think I'm the highest epitome of what it would be to be from here. Like I did everything here. I played my first sport here. I hopped off the porch here. I know everybody here. I've almost lived on or stayed over every side of town. I know all the players, all the people. Like I'm just like, down to how I dress, how I talk. Like I'm just Wilmington. Like if you go somewhere and had to say what's Wilmington and had to name a person, like DIGGS.
So what's behind the name that you picked? Like
DIGGS?
Why you pick that name? And
I stole it.
Who you stole it from?
I stole it from my cousin Hop Diggy. He was rapping first, and you know, on the block, they used to just call me Freddie, whatever. Shane, the little brother. So I used to be like that, but before I got to rapping, it was just like, you know, like, Weezy used to say, like, yo, you need a rap name. Weezy is my boy Twine. And my cousin used to rap. So they used to like, they just took the beginning of my name and added it with his. But then his name was like kind of commercial, you know, I ain't like the like Diggy part. Like his name was Hop Diggy. So they was calling me like Fred Diggy, but I was like, I don't like Diggy, like that's not me. So JY said, nah, your name DIGGS. And I'm like, yeah, DIGGS. And it's been there ever since.
All right, before like you got your artist name and before you became an artist,
yeah, what
it was like growing up in Wilmington and in your family, like how was growing up for you?
I had a good childhood. My mom was there. It was crazy. On my dad's side of the family, it's all boys, and my sister is the only girl over there. And on my mom's side, it's all girls, and I was the first boy. So it was like, I guess maybe she felt like over here I got favored, and I felt like over there she got favored. Always gravitated towards my mother's side, so yeah.
Usually the other parent like the kid that the other parent don't like. So did your mom like you more and your sister less?
I would think my sister feels that way. I just feel like, I feel like I'm the sheep, like just, it's always something with DIGGS. It's always been something with me. Not to say my family don't love me, but I just always moved at my own flute. So, you know, I grew up a little bit different.
So in the early days, would you consider your upbringing hard or challenging, or you know, something like?
I think at the time it ain't feel that way. Like it just like we was living. Mm-hmm. Like it never felt like it was hard. But looking back, like damn, like shit, nigga had one pair of shoes for like 2-3 months. Like that's just kind of crazy to me. But like my mom tried though, so I ain't gonna never say like that. Like, you know, when my grandma was here, for sure.
So, and going to school, because, you know, like, you know, when I'm from the South, right, and I moved up to Delaware.
I remember.
And it was a culture difference. and fashion meant something up here. Then when I was like back home, it didn't mean nothing. You can wear hand-me-downs. Right. So you saying you wearing shoes for like a long time? Do you get picked with about your fashion?
No, because people wasn't playing with me. Like, I was always, like, fighting and stuff like that. Like, the teasing left early. Like, all the bullying and teasing, that left early. Like, I don't know. Like, I just was always, in a sense, popular to me. Like, I never cared how, I got out of early caring how people felt. So you're not even about to sit here and joke with me too much because I might want to fight you.
All right. Was music in your family? Or you just how you get like
Hell nah.
come to music?
Like, I don't know my mom. I don't know nobody that rap. Like,
nobody was in the
except my cousin.
Singing?
Except my cousin, Hot Dig. But no, like I don't even know what
they ain't play old school music around the house.
My mom, okay, yeah, my mom. Now my mom used to get lit on every Saturday, Sunday, and just play songs. She'd clean up, Aretha Franklin, all that type stuff or whatever. I was a big Michael Jackson fan. So like, yeah, like that's where all the music came from. If I would say it was my mom, like the sense of the soulfulness would be her and my grandma with Michael Jackson, yeah.
So when did that music bug hit you? Like what, like you start like reciting rhymes, like even if they ain't your rhymes, they like you might have heard a song and you reciting it.
Oh, like yeah, young. My aunt Rhonda took me to Powerhouse. I probably was like 7 or something to see Silk. Like I remember words fast off the radio. Like I just could always hear something 2 times and then I know the whole thing. So yeah, like I used to love music. Now per se it wasn't rap though. Like as far as rap, I listened to it, but it was just the songs on the radio. The hardcore stuff, I wasn't into all that at the time. I was still young.
So what got you into rap? Like you was gonna be a singing guy before?
Nah, I wasn't with none of that music shit. Like I was trying to be like my old heads. Like, you know what I mean? Them niggas had cars. Them niggas just outside doing stuff. They had the girls. They going to concerts. I ain't think about no music. P.Dot was. And he was doing it. And he used to just ask me to go to the studio with him. And I used to go. I wasn't even rapping or nothing. I just go.
So to describe that time, like when P.Dot came to you and said, hey, this is what I'm on.
I just support
it. First describe y'all relationship before you describe even how that happened. How was you and P.Dot relationship early on before the rapping?
It was real. Like it was a couple of us as far as kids. Me, him, J-Rock, Kiss, Pep, a lot of us. Like it was a lot of us from 5th and 6th and 7th Street. Zuki, just different like subsections of the hood or whatever. This before we even used to go down bottom with Mason and all them, or even up top the hill. I'm just speaking on everybody on like the middle section of the hood. Like it was cool. Like we was kids. Like at least I felt like we got to be kids. You feel what I'm saying? We had Storm and Normans. We had flag football. We had summer youth jobs. We had we went to the mall, caught the dart, went to the mall. We stayed on our block. We played tag. We did all that. It's just like around a certain time, things changed. Yeah.
So how was that changed? Like was it like changed like how?
Like real stuff started happening.
So it was like so y'all got older, like y'all life, like street life got introduced into y'all life.
Yeah, for real, like and fast too. Like I don't know, like P.Dot used to be in school and I didn't want to go in the crib, so I'd be outside and I'd just be out there with my sister and everybody. And then like your brother, like I used to be with him all the time. So I started seeing stuff like fast, and then like me and Kiss, like we just was like the youngest but the oldest. Like I ain't per se chill with everybody in my age group. I never did that. Like a couple of us always had like 4 or 5 friends in my age group. Everybody else I was around all the older people. So I used to get in the back of JY car while he'd do what he do, and then they'd go up Philly, and I'm already in the car. Like, you ain't taking me back now. You know what I mean? I'm here. And just do that all the time. Like, go here, go there, leave, you know. And it gave me different, like how you said when you came up here culturally, it was, JY was the first time I heard Pastor Troy, any South artist. JY, I got in his car, he banging Pastor Troy, vice versa. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, he's banging that shit. He like, you gotta start listening to this type stuff. And I ain't get it, but it worked for me though. It definitely shaped me.
So describe that time when P.Dot, your friend, come and say, hey, this is what we on now?
I wasn't on it. I just supported him. Like, P.Dot, he was in the school, you know, and I'll be real with you, like, they didn't look at him like they looked at me. They fuck with him. And I wasn't letting that happen, so I'm going.
So when he started spitting you his rhymes, like, would you say, like, yo, that's hot? What's going on?
Everything was hot.
You was just being his friend. You was like, yo, we messing with this.
Yeah.
So
Like,
how
maybe he'll get paid and I get to go.
So how would you describe your relationship, you and P.Dot relationship right there? Like, it's like
Like
how
now?
Cam and Mace described themselves, or Cam and Jim Jones described their thing. One was rapping, one was in the street, one was.
I think Cam and Mace both rap.
Mm-hmm.
I got the rapping from him.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
So
my bad for being emotional. You know, when I get to talk about my dog, that shit just, you know.
We understand. So what got you writing? Like, when you say you being around them and you start writing, like, all right, I'm gonna do this with
I
you.
seen how everybody liked it, and I wanted that same type of, yo, they gonna like me. They gonna like me. If he can do it, I can do it, and they're gonna love me. You know, so that's why.
So describe that first rap, the first time you written something. Who did you play that for? Like, who did you first went and say, yo, I got this? Like, listen to it.
I did a song. He'll never tell it. I tell the story. My mom used to have a karaoke machine. I took the tape. I don't know how I knew this. I forgot where I got it from. I took the tape. There's a tape I had. Ripped up the piece of paper, put the spitball in there. At the top part, you could break the top part, put the tape in there, and you could record over it and shit. And I made a song about P.Dot's sister. I had a crush on her. And I went there, we went and stole a fucking CD that had a single on there from the wall, took it, went home, recorded it, and then I put it in his mailbox. And he got it, and he listened to it, and he laughed about it. He like, yo, you made a song about my sister? And I'm like, yeah, but it was a joke for me. He was like, nah, but Diggs is hot. And I'm like, it is? And he like, yeah, you should come to the studio with me. And at first I was just going like just to make sure he was straight. But then eventually he just kept saying like, I don't want to rap alone.
So do you remember that first, like that first, like a bar from there?
I got hit in my leg. When I got hit in my leg, that whole time I was on crutches and shit. I was in the crib like really writing real raps. So like that was like, I was in like, it was like 6 months I disappeared when I got hit in my leg and shit. And I started writing real raps. Like, cause I'm like, all right, when I come back outside, I'm gonna have 100 raps. And that's what I did. I came back outside and I was like, all right.
You think that sit down got you better at writing?
Yes, for sure, for sure.
So, how do you think Wilmington, Delaware culture shaped your style of writing and
Everything. Like, I feel like Delaware is like a mutt state because we so close to everything. We have Maryland right there. We have Philly. We got New York. We got everything. We got to take it that maybe we're just everything. We don't know what our sound is because it's a correlation of everything. Like when I make music, you can throw on any beat, any type of sound. I'm a writer. Like I can write to anything, any type of song. So yeah, it's just a whole glob of instruments and everything and music, and you know, I just make it for what it is. I feel like more so is what you say. You know what I mean? So that's the differentiate from a Delaware person and another person. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just certain things that you say when you from here that just correlates to everything else.
So would you say P.Dot inspired you to rap? Without P.Dot, you wouldn't rap.
100% true.
You'll be more like one.
I don't know.
So he's an inspiration behind you getting into the rap. All right.
Yeah.
So
first one.
When you wrote your first rap, went to the studio.
Yeah.
How was that environment? Like how would you feel mentally? Like yo, was it overwhelming the first time?
Nah, actually I liked it. Like I started going this before like JY or anybody else knew. I was just going myself. Like I used to take money from my mom card games and shit and do all that shit to get money. Hound JY, hound everybody, be like, yo, let me get $20, let me get $10. And then I go get studio time. Nobody knew. I just was going. And then I think one time Weezy saw me there. So Weezy, I told everybody on the block like, yo, Diggs be rapping. And then I went to the studio one day. Weezy bought me and everybody was there. And like, they was just like rap, like. And once I rapped, they was just like, oh shit, like, oh. You know, what I was talking about was different than what P.Dot was talking about. Like, you know, like he said, like how he rapped and how I rap, it was like, I was more outside. So it just correlated more with the people I was around, like what I was talking about. Cause I was out there with them.
So what talent do you think P.Dot saw in you like that? Like, all right, so I see this in his voice, his cadence, like that made him see like, all right, yo, I want you to rap, or you should be a rapper.
He knows he knows that I have an ear. He trusts my ear. Like I know how to like format a song to a T, but not only that, he know I can do it for anybody. Like, so he know I can make a song for you. I can make a song for anybody. Like, you know, I'm a writer. He calls me 20 times a day and I'm writing. Like, you know, whether I'm in my phone, while I was over there just chilling, before you walked in, I'm writing something. Like, it don't have to be for me, you know, but yeah, that's what it is. I just love writing.
So you think you're good enough to make anybody a artist?
Yeah. Yeah, if we get the right marketing dollars and I can come up with a song for them, probably better than for me, for sure.
Have you tested this thought out
Yeah.
before?
Yeah, for sure.
Who artists have you like?
I mean, I don't necessarily like to say, but you know, you see who around me. Like, you know, you can look at some of my projects and look at some of the other things, but it's not about that for me. It's about like.
I recall you helping your cousin become a artist.
Leaf?
No, B
West?
No, the lady, the girl.
Sassy B.
Sassy B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sassy B always like had like style to her, but she wanted to rap. So yeah, I helped her.
Yeah.
For sure. When
That's somebody I can say an example that.
I got songs out here right now. Songs that people play that they don't know I got my hand in. For sure. And I don't never say nothing about it, ain't for that.
So what do you like about the sport of rapping? Do you like more being in front of camera or being behind?
Both, and I'm super competitive, bro. Like, you know, I just feel like I'm walking into my era of I'm that shit too. So like, yeah, anybody, like, I'm super competitive. I feel like I'm better. You know, not to toot my own horn, but I need to start doing it more. So yeah, I'm competitive. Like, a lot of people say is like that, to me aren't.
All right, so you when like you've been coming out with records for a minute.
Yeah.
How many records do you have now? Like
online
albums,
or all together?
songs or albums?
Online or like, you know, because it's both. So I digitally.
Both.
Okay. Altogether, I'm probably at like 12, 13. Online, I'm probably about a good 7, 8 for sure. Son of Curtis 2, Toxic Tweet, Things That Make a Man Cry, Just Us. No, yeah, Life Short, P.Dot did, yeah, 6. Altogether, like 12.
All right, so out of all them albums, what's the most proud to you? What album would you say means the most to you?
Son of Curtis, probably because it was my first album back outside and back around P.Dot. So it was like the start, like, you know, because I was done rapping, but it was like, all right, I'm going to try this shit again. And that was just.
Why you felt like you was done at that time?
Just wasn't nobody here. Like, bucket.
You didn't see like a light at the end of the tunnel doing
Not
it?
at all. Like, I wasn't really fooling with nobody. My boy moved. I wasn't talking to P.Dot at the time. Niggas thought I did faulty shit. People half-ass like they blackballed me.
So do you think you have how your relationship was with Wilmington and being in the music scene? How you feel that you?
It wasn't shit.
Like, how you think you received to
now or before?
All together, like how you think you loved it.
I think people gonna appreciate me when I'm not here. Like, I'm one of them people. Like, when I'm here, they don't think about the countless studio sessions that I brought people together who would never be around each other. Different hoods that I got around each other. Like, that don't just be off certain people. Like, for real, some people just genuinely like Diggs, and some other people genuinely like Diggs. And I'm just the type of person, when we together, like we all come together. So
Do you feel funny when you don't get mentioned on Delaware's top
I used
artists?
I used to, but then when I see names on there, people I did shit for, and they get mentioned, then I'm like, all right, that's me too.
All right. So, what do you think? Why you think people have a bad time putting you in that top 5? Because you probably one of the best writers in this region.
I believe that they genuinely don't like me as a person, and they let that dictate how they feel about my music. Like I wasn't the best person in the past. I'm into a changing space now. You feel what I'm saying? So I can get it that some people just genuinely don't like me because of things that happen in the hood or whatever. Cool, but they let that dictate how they feel about my music. They'll hear a song and know it's fire, but then be like, fuck Diggs. Feel what I'm saying? But then you'll hear some bullshit from this clown ass nigga over here, and just because he broke a little bit of bread with you is fire, but it's bullshit. Any a bitch.
So, you think your relationships is stopping? Has it helped your growth, or like being on your own island? Have it helped you or stumped your growth a little bit?
It depends. I've always been on my own. I'm still on my own island now.
Yeah, but you have like now it's people on your island. Like you know.
I mean, I had people in my island before. It's just like when JY left, it was in space, but P.Dot came. So
it seemed like more you collabing with more people now. Like you know what I'm saying? Than back.
I always was that though.
Yeah.
I always was that. It just
outside your circle.
Yeah, nah. Look, I always was that. It's
All
just people didn't fuck with me.
All right.
Like I always wanted to work with people. I work with people. I got features all my life. Like I wasn't even a main rapper. I was fucking P.Dot sidekick.
So what do you think was your first big break that you noticed in your life that you like? All right, this mic can work for me. This rapping thing can work for me.
Shit, TV, 106 at Park.
106 and Park. You was on 106 and Park.
Yeah, that was a Freestyle Friday chair, man. For sure. 106 at Park. What else? Shit. I opened up for Trey Songz. Me and P.Dot. Cassidy. I did Del Stay Homecoming before. So I was like getting the looks and shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, it wasn't nothing bigger at the time before I did TV. And a lot of people try to discredit that, but they didn't do it. So I don't give a fuck.
So how did that opportunity come by about that 106 and Park?
My daughter, I was in the crib chilling one day, mama, and she like seen the commercial, and she went online and filled out the app for it and sent them all my videos I had on YouTube. And I ain't know, so she just walked in the room like, Dad, you gonna be on TV one day. I filled you out for a tournament. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like just thinking in my head, like, what are you talking about? She like, yeah, you're gonna be on TV. I just bypassed it. 6 months later, I'm in the bathroom getting dressed and fucking my phone ring and they like, this is BET. We seen your application for 106 at Park. Like, can you rap something? And I'm like, I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, are you serious? He like, yeah, rap right now. Like the executives are here. So I'm just joking with him. I'm rap. So they like, when can you get up here? I'm like, when do you want me to get up here? I'm like, are you serious? He like, yeah. He said, well, we want you to come audition, but it's Friday. It was like Wednesday. I'm like, oh shit, right in New York? He like, yeah. I was just like, I didn't even know if I had a ride or nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna make it. So then I went to JY. I'm like, yo, I got on there. I showed him the email, and his like, all right, I'm gonna take you. So then we just gassed up the car, and we just went. It was just me and him, and we went up there, spent the whole day up there or whatever. I did the auditions. I was in like the line battling people. I got in there, battled like 10 people, but I was hungry at the time. And then like at the end, they ain't even like tell you win or nothing. They're just like, good job, everybody go home. So I go home for about like another 4 or 5 months. But I'm writing and everything, and then like they just called out the blue. And this time it was like it was a Monday. And they was like, can you get here to be on the show? It was a Wednesday. They always recorded like before Friday. So I'm like, yeah. So then I ended up just going up there. But that's pretty big, for real, for real. I got to meet some good people, some connects.
So what's your reaction when you heard that call? Like, was it like a high for a minute? Like,
yeah, I thought it was like, all right, y'all playing with me. Like, what the hell is this? Like, that's some bullshit. But when it was real, like, I'm like, oh shit, like, I guess shit can happen.
So how did you prepare for that? Like,
I was already ready. Like, I was already ready. I was already writing raps. Like, I ain't have to super prepare. once they told me who I was going against, I'm like, okay, like I was already watching it. So it was like, all right, I know what to do. Like I was just made for that. Like the only thing that scared me was like, all right, national TV, but I always tell this story. It was an episode of Full House. And he always said, yo, you know what? When you see that big red light that come on, he said, instead of just being scared, just do whatever you do. So I remember that shit. So that shit was for real. Like when I got on TV, it was a big bright red light. But I just got up on there and just do what I did, like when I'm home or whatever, just like natural. Like I love the camera for real. That's why I just be me. Whether I cry, whether I do whatever, like you're gonna just take me as I am. I'm like real.
So what was it like performing in front of like A-Rap Music, Hit Boy, and Juvenile? Like how, like the people you see on TV.
Juvie came up to me and said he never know Delaware had rappers. Like these try to say I was from Buffalo. I didn't even know where the hell that was. Like, yo, are you from Buffalo? No, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. But like, yeah, like, you know, definitely like when he came up to me and was talking to me and I really got to talk to him, like, yo, I grew up listening to 400 Degrees faithfully, still to this day. And he was like, yo, if I had a label, I'd have got with you. And then I was just like, yeah, but that made me like, okay, this something.
So your emotions on stage was like, oh, like how did you calm it down to?
When I won, it was like emotional. I ain't never want to come back home again. I'm like, all right. And then I had like your sister, my mom, and them all like, yo, come home. And I just ended up, I should have stayed up there.
So did that win change your confidence?
I feel like I was always confident.
But did it legitimized your confidence, like who you were?
I don't want to say that because I've always felt like I was Diggs. Like, you know me, man. Like even with music, like I still, even when people say, nah, Diggs, you don't need to do this way, I still be heavy and be like, nah, the way I feel like, you know, so yeah.
You, like we talking about from Delaware, how you get a lot of people.
I felt like I made a push to do.
It backed who you feel, but you
feel like it validated who where I felt like I was 100%. Yeah, 100% for sure.
So what was the biggest lesson you learned from 106 & Park?
Shit, don't let them say you from Buffalo. Shit, I mean, you know, it's a lot. I think it showed me how TV go. So if there's ever a chance where I get back, I know exactly where to be, how to move. You know, just like when I come in here, when I, you know, talk to Chris and everybody and everything that's working the camera, I always ask, yo, which camera is which? You know what I mean? You learn that from national TV. They'll show you from the get, yo, when you rap right here. Look right here. When you want to segue or peg somewhere, you know, go this way, you look right there. So that TV taught me that for sure.
So how many rounds you went and won a 6-5?
I won at 1. I made it to 2.
What happened in the second one?
I actually lost to the person who won the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, I mean, you know. Mm-hmm.
What would you do different in that battle now? That you say you did you think you had crowd control? Like your bars had more crowd control than his?
I think I rushed my material. Mm-hmm. But a big thing what I said was I should have lived the same way I lived to get there.
All right. So when you came back home after that loss to the second round, did you receive more hate or love, or was in the middle?
Motherfuckers was happy. Like first week I won, motherfuckers throwing me parties, motherfuckers throwing me parties, offering me money. Yo, let's do this, bringing their clothing lines through. Yo, you should do this, wear this, do all this shit. Everybody bringing everything. The moment I lost, my fucking phone stopped ringing. I had to, like, when I got off the bus coming back from New York and shit, on that Friday or whatever, the train, when I got off the train and shit, by the time I got home, my whole block was full. I ain't never see that many people out there unless somebody died. Like,
you think that put a boost on you, that when people switched up on you, like after you made like that loss?
It showed me who a lot of people were. Mm-hmm. I faded from a lot of people.
But what opportunities you got from that opportunity?
I mean, it's good for your resume. You know, like I'm learning in business. It's all about your portfolio, your resume. So that's always something good when you're throwing up there to any executives or whatever. Yeah, I was on TV before. Oh yeah, really? Where? And then they can kind of fact check that and see. All right, so they'll be better positioning you somewhere that has to do with that because they know that you've accomplished that before.
All right. So Delaware has a lot of great talent. However, it seems like it's like hard for that talent to transfer to the national stage.
Yeah.
Cause due to like either somebody going to prison when they hot,
Yeah.
or deaf, or feeling they aged out of rapping, like they like I've been doing this for a long. Let me get a job and just they quit rapping.
Yeah.
Why do you think so? And what are you doing, or what have you done to avoid them pitfalls?
All right, so I always had this thing about Delaware is the people with the money can't rap. And the people without the money can rap. Like you never find two at the same time. But when you do, crazy shit happens. For instance, shout out to Buck 50. He had both. To me, he was a great rapper and he could, he had the bread. But then, whatever correlated to what happened to his situation, it didn't get to work out. He had star potential to me. You feel what I'm saying? He had both. It's hard finding a great mixture of both. You feel what I'm saying? Me and P.Dot kind of fixing that. Cause now we got like backing with our shit. But before, yeah, it's like you can't find somebody with both. Like some of the best rappers be broke as hell. We can't get the videos that some of these other guys can get. You know what I mean? They'd rather shoot a video than get Pampers for their babies. They'd rather shoot a video than eat. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe I should have been that hungry. My foot for the mic, but maybe I should have been that hungry, but I just can't as a man. Like as a man, if I know my kids need something or if somebody around me needs something, I'm not about to spend my last $40 to $50 on the studio. We about to bust this down and do what we can do outside and then we'll get that back later. Where I know there's some artists out here who really sacrifice that and they do be further, but I didn't have that in me. I always wanted to be comfortable too,
So what artists or artists you felt had the best potential? You already named one. Had the best potential of making it, but did not make it. Like what artists?
Nitty. Pretty Thugger, Esco. I want to say a name, but I'm not going to say his name. I don't care.
Can you have initials?
Nope. Geno. It's a lot, yo, for real. There's so many artists here. Like Lad. But then some of the guys from over south. King Kel's guys. Shit, it's like, rest in peace, Skeety. Like he wasn't the best rapper to me, but he had the marketing. Like he felt like he could have been marketed. You feel what I'm saying? For the lane that he was in. It's the Big Rockies. The funny ass Swish Matty. It's like it's artists here, like like that, and that's without me hating on nobody. Like it's a lot who had the chance and at the time had pushes. I think Delaware problem is consistency. And the artists make it here because they're not consistent. I don't know if it's trials and tribulations, but nobody has been consistent on a base all the way where it went through. It's a girl down Dover, MV Splash. She nice. She can make it. Mook, Bird. Like it's a hero. It's a lot here, man. That's coming anyway. That's like culture-wise, for real. It's just it's sad that everybody can't work together, but I get it,
How has your music evolved? You said like what you say like when you listen like to old music that you put out, and then what changes have you heard? Like what growth have you heard?
Flow-wise, which is so important to me nowadays. I used to just rap the same. You used to tell me all the time, like, Diggs, you just rapped it. Like, flow-wise is so important to me. So, like, I learned that you could be saying some of the best stuff, but if you ain't saying it right, it doesn't go. Just structuring projects and sounds and just knowing what's hip to right now. You feel what I'm saying? And putting that and correlating that with your music. So whatever your sound is and hearing the sound, like, for instance, if it's drill, how would Diggs or P.Dot sound on a drill track talking about what's going on here? You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the type of mental that I'll go into. Like if it's a up tempo, like how Phoenix Flashing is doing 80s type music with rubbers. You feel what I'm saying? What would Diggs sound like on one of those type tracks? And then I try to write something like that.
So how would you describe your sound?
All over the place. I'm all over the place. Like.
Who would you like if you could name a national artist?
50.
You think it sound like 50, or
when it comes to making
your personality and songwriting?
Songwriting is that's me to a T. Sound wise, yeah, I'm a little bit of everything. Like one time I might sound like I'm from New York. I come on the track, I might sound like I'm from the South. I might sound like I whatever fits the song. Like I'm so much into song making now, it ain't even about that. It's like I try to make music off of feelings. Like I grew up listening to Pac and stuff like that too, and all Pac music it like shaped the soundtrack of my life. So when I listen to like Hit 'Em Up, I feel like doing something. Like when I listen to Shorty Wanna Be a Thug, I felt like that was me. Like when I listen to Biggie One More Chance, I wanted to be in a club. When I listen to Story to Tell, you feel what I'm saying? Like it made me feel. I feel like a lot of music now don't make you feel. So I try to create music that gives you feelings, so people can. I feel like people gravitate more towards that.
So what song you wrote best describe you now, like represent you?
Bishop at the Locker.
And why was that? Why that?
Cause it just explained me and like just.
Bishop from the movie, right?
Bishop
Juice.
from the movie Juice.
Juice, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
Bishop at the Locker. How Bishop felt when he was at the locker talking to Q. That was my move for the past couple years, for real.
So you carry a grudge on your back, or what would you say that you carry? Is it a grudge or a thing that you got to prove to people? What
it wasn't even with people, it's with myself. Like
with yourself, like
I was mad at myself.
And why you mad at yourself?
Just the choices I made. I beat myself up a lot, but it shapes you, makes you, builds character, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Like I'm happy at all the things I do, and I try to validate fuck shit sometimes, but I'm getting better with it, Like I feel like a lot of that thing, it wasn't me. I got turned into that, and people don't realize that. Like I wasn't that person. I became that person.
You think the environment, the culture of Delaware turns people into certain things?
Fucking monsters. People feel like you owe them shit. People just that you never really been around feel like you just owe them super shit. Like people just, everybody want to be first. And instead of looking at it like a conjoined race, everybody just wants to be first, and that's where it become cutthroat. Like you try and get some type medal that everybody can achieve at the same time. You in a race thinking like this ain't the fucking Olympics. If you come in first, you get gold. That person come in. Nah, the same race you racing to, I can race to, and we can get there at the same time or at different times, and we're still gonna be affected the same. ODB, Wu-Tang and all of them, they made it when they got there. Everybody didn't get their deal first. Method Man went first. That don't mean Ghostface ain't pop off. So I think once people get out and think about me and start thinking about we, that's when it get better. But public service announcement, I ain't gonna be the first motherfucker to do that shit no more. So yeah, when I see it, because I've tried, so we ain't doing that shit. So, ain't gonna come from fucking VBS around this motherfucker.
So describing the culture of Wilmington, like how you just, like you said, it's hard and it's gritty as crap.
Yeah.
I saw this comment on somebody post one day. It was under some video, and one of the people said, I used to live in Wilmington, Delaware, and that's the only place I know that it's a bunch of serial killers walking around. and me being there, I had to agree with it. Like, you cool with them because some of these people are cool people. But it's a lot of hats around here.
I went to school with some niggas. It'd be crazy. Like, imagine being in school with a motherfucker. Y'all go to school all day. Y'all in school, y'all eat lunch. They used to have a pouch milk. Y'all just traded pouch milk. I don't want that one. You know what I mean? Y'all leaving, you know what I mean? You stealing cars with these niggas. We stealing cars. We doing all type of shit. And then you come home to school. Then you go to school the next day. We just got off the bus together. Like, we literally just got off the bus. Like, alternative school. I get off the bus, shake my hand. It's my dog. We go to school every day. We get up in the morning. We smoking weed, chilling, all that shit. Go to school the next day. Yo, where bro at? Bro got locked up for a murder. What? With that nigga, I'm glad he didn't kill me. Like, God, I didn't know you had that in him. And I never seen it, but those be the type of people. Like, never seen it. Like, every time we around, we joking, smiles, never seen or heard a fly. So yeah, like that'll throw you off. Like,
That hard on you, all right?
Yeah, you'll be like, yo, shit, am I like that? Like, do I possess that because he did? For real, like if you ain't got the right structure around you, this place can throw you off. I seen it, yo. This place can pause, it'll swallow you, and like you'll lose yourself.
Who do you make your music for? Like, do you make your music for yourself or your fans, like the people that you fans? And who are your fans? Who you think is your core audience listening to you? Since you say you get a lot of hate from Delaware, like who do you think are your
the haters?
I'm talking about, because I think a lot of younger people growing up follow you.
They do.
Like not, it's not your bracket. I think it's the people under you.
So P.Dot said his is like the older. I feel like I got all of that because I still rap in a sense like from when I do them type of songs, I rap in a sense like I'm still out there. So it's like, you know, I use relatable terms that they can listen to and go for. And it works, you feel what I'm saying? And like I collab with the younger artists. Like if it's a younger artist out there and I feel like he nice, I'm not charging you for a feature. I'm not doing that. Like niggas used to try to do that with me. Nah, you get the studio time, I'm coming there for free.
So are you the Gucci man of Delaware? Like
fuck no, I ain't Gucci man. Like I don't be going on a rant. So like, maybe a little bit Kanye-ish. I would like, you know.
No, I'm talking about, you know how they say for a run, Gucci man was working all the artists that's out.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, the
Migos, all them like Young Thug.
Okay, no, I'm not taking that. I'm going to give that to Mook Menace. Mook did that. All the younger artists that I see right now, I seen them. I went to a studio session, and they was there with Mook. Mook was the first person I seen. A lot of the younger artists was, and I'm gonna give it. The Rec Room was the one who told me like, "Yo, Diggs, start working with him." Like, and then as I seen them taking stuff from me, I was taking stuff from them. Like, oh, so this how you do this. Like, and then I showed them like the younger guys, as much as they don't like said they like lyrics, they like bars, they like hearing that, they watch battle rap, so they like that. So when they get around somebody and they see that you can do it like in the format of how they do a song, they'll try it. Like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna start saying some shit. And me, I'm just listening to their sound like, oh, shit, when you do a show, young boy, you got like 300 motherfuckers here, and this is what they listening to? All right, let me make a song like that. Like, that's just how I go into. So I just use it as like cross-platform and working with everybody. Like, yeah, I love working with the youth, whether it's just talking to them, trying to uplift them, trying to tell them how to like not go down the path that I went down to, whether it's to bring them to Chris at REMG and give them a place to go or to show them that it is a place like this, you know, to have the right people, just to have what I had. Like I kind of, you asked me a question, like it was funny. You said, what kept a nigga like you out of jail? I had structure. My old heads, like, you know, I had real old heads who ain't like my core old heads ain't suckers. So if a certain shit I do and they, nah, Diggs, you fucking up. You feel what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, why are you doing that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, people who will really come get you in these sticky situations or who will vouch for you when shit get deep, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we missing that in the culture right now. Like,
so speaking of, you say that youth like bars and stuff. So you a battle rapper too.
Facts.
What do you love battle rapping or song more? Like what one do you like more?
Song making.
So what you say to the critics that will say, man, he need to stick to one thing and leave the other one alone so he can go farther? They spreading out your thing, going battle rapping and doing that, you spreading too thin.
Tell Jay-Z don't make liquor and just be a sport agent.
Yeah, but that's business and what's the name?
But you know, I've been hearing a lot about brands, and I'm a brand. You know, battle rap is one entity, and making music is one entity. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, you got rappers like Sue Surf, Murder Mook, my brother Briz Rawstein. You know, I seen people do both and make nice money. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just that me with my writing process, once I get heavy into battle rap, like you do that with no beat, it's like I get stuck like that. So now it's like all my raps, I'm like walking around just rapping to no beat. And then when it's time to go in the studio and rap to a beat, it's like I gotta learn how to ride a bike again. So I try to tend more to doing music, but if a battle appears that I like or I'm intrigued with, I'll do it too. I'll fall back.
So what you think writing for is easier doing? Is it battle? Because
battle rap is harder.
No, I'm saying, speaking to you, you seem like you on defense. You're a defense, like you're a defensive player.
Yeah.
You always watching the field.
Yeah.
And you gotta like not like say you got a chip on your shoulder, but you gotta like I gotta show these people. So I would think battle rapping is easy because you already analyzing people, and when you already see their flaws.
But when you battle rap, you gotta think about all the things nobody ever said, and you only get to say it one time, and then it's done. Whereas music, I can go and say some shit that another kind of person said or whatever, as long as it's relatable to me, it's cool. You'll listen to that again. Battle rap, you only got one chance to say all this stuff. If you fuck up, you done. If you mess up, you done. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to think of things that nobody ever said. Like, I can't go and say the same bar you said. They're going to be like, what the fuck? I'm going to get booed. So you got to go into a deeper rabbit hole with battle rap. Like, you got to study it. Like, but it is good for a person who be on defense because it's like, all right, I know what I'm looking for. Like, I already know what type of person I feel like you are, so this is how I'm going to approach the battle.
You think that's why like a lot of artists respect you because they know on that side you do that.
They know I'll fuck them up, for sure. Like, I can do that, like, and I can do that at a high clip as well. So it's like, pick your poison. Competitive, like, I don't mind going back and forth or whatever, you know, it's music.
So are you independent?
Yeah, I own a label with P.Dot. My goal is to build a culture here, you know, have multiple places. Delaware don't got no nightlife. We ain't got nothing to do, nothing for the kids, nothing.
So, what is a misconception that, you know, you ain't looking for a deal? You trying to...
If it happens, it happens, but I don't need it.
All right. So, all right, what's your like, if somebody come to you, what will have to make you say, I take this deal?
Talk to P.Dot. He handled the business.
All right.
And that's my best friend besides JY. Like, I mean, I know he gonna make sure I'm in a position to be financially straight. He does now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm good, you know. So, yeah, like, you know, even though he made me an owner, it's like I know that's what my brother loves to do. You know, that's that's where he's headed to at his next chapter. I'm still in love with the music fully. So I let him do that. Like, you know, like, you know, talk to him. He knows how to. He has a dictionary with those words that I don't have. Whereas per se, if a person come to DIGGS, you might not like me. Like, you know, DIGGS, you just said the craziest shit ever. Now I messed up that business plan. Whereas if, you know, you go talk to P.Dot, P.Dot's already going to lighten you up from when I get around. And by the time I get around, all you got to do is fall in love with my personality. I don't even want to have those conversations. You feel what I'm saying? I've tried to work in a team base, you know? If it's anything to do with a venue, I'm not about to have the conversation for my boy Chris. Nah, talk to him. He's gonna get you right. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to book me or somebody from our label, yeah, you talk to P.Dot. You need help writing a song or something, yeah, you call DIGGS. You know, it's a machine.
So what business lessons did you learn the hard way?
Whew. Shit, invest in yourself first and foremost. You can't just go around expecting things and you not doing nothing. You know, that used to be my thing. I used to like handouts. Crazy to say that, like, hear me saying that. But yeah, now I like to work for it now. Like, all right, I'm gonna go get it because it feels better when you earn it. So yeah, like, investing in yourself. I'm learning about ROIs, return on investments. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, how you expect to get your money back. I'm learning about portfolios. You know, I'm learning the language. So now it's like, when I go in the room, you know, P.Dot, I've been in about 5 rooms with millionaires, different people, like, and I learned the language that they talking, and it's like I'm watching them, and then when I get to talking, now it's like, oh, then they fall in love with my personality. It's like, P.Dot, make sure you bring him. All right, so now I'm in those rooms. It's all about getting in the right rooms with this shit, knowing the right people. Like, you can, you know, music, the artist side of it is just a small percentage of it. I learned that.
All right, since you started rapping, you know, social media wasn't that big.
Yeah, no.
Now it's big.
Yeah.
Do you think it helps or hurt the artist?
Helps. 100% helps because you can. Now it's not like you gotta. When I first started, you used to have to be in the field. Like you gotta think about it. For me to be DIGGS in the city, like you said, I came up during unsocial media, so I was going around every side of town just battling who was the hottest rapper, going to parks, doing the little shows, different showcases, doing them to get known. Whereas now somebody can just pick up their phone, write for a whole week, pick up their phone, do one freestyle. Now you got 20,000 followers. It's kind of easy, you know. You got more access to different tools that I wasn't privy to.
So what advice would you give newer artists that's coming under you? Like, especially with social media, they like
stay consistent and build a team. You know, you're not gonna get there by yourself.
So who are you outside of music? Like, who digs outside of music?
I'm still trying to figure that out, Brody. Like, who I thought I was, I really wasn't, because I'm changing and being a better person. So I'm still.
So if music got taken away from you, you wouldn't know who you were? Like when your voice got taken away from you, or something that you can't write. Would you like who would you think you are? Like,
I mean, it's like whenever something get taken away from me, I lean on the music, like my vision. Like, I couldn't see, I thought I wasn't gonna be rapping, so like I started like humming more. I started working on my flow. Like, since I can't write, it's other things I could do. And then I don't know, I just said, like, if I could see a little bit better, then I'm gonna focus on that. So it's like, I don't know, if I guess I lose my voice, as long as I got my hands and I can see things, I just write for somebody. And if that go away, then I'll just, you know, figure something out.
All right. So what do you feel was your biggest win, and what do you feel was your biggest loss in life and in music too?
In life, period, my biggest win? Shit. That's a good question. My biggest win for me, getting to the stage where I'm at right now, because I know, like, the old me, shit, like, yeah, like the person I am right now is just a win. Like, to be into the person that I am, going through everything I've been through, being there for a lot of key situations where in them situations, a lot of people who were in them situations ain't here no more, and to know that I made it, that's like a win for me. Like, to look and be like, damn, you know, that nigga ain't here no more. I was around him and that nigga not here no more, but look, I'm still around and I'm doing things, you know, I'm doing good things at that. That's a win. My loss, it used to be my vision, but then I've just been, you know, heavy into God and things lately, and, you know, I'm not questioning him. So, you know, I lost a lot of friends when I lost my vision. Like, during COVID, I wasn't even outside because I couldn't see. And niggas was getting dropped off. I just could only imagine how DIGGS would have been during COVID. Niggas doing all the type shit they would have did. I probably wouldn't even be here right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, the type of money niggas was getting, like, put that power in my hands, like, it's either I'd have been way up right now or shit would have just been fucking haywire. So
you think God used that to
slow me down,
slow you down for a minute, to keep
sure.
you out of the way?
For sure. At that time, after JY left them couple years, I was doing all types of shit, like, it's just process of elimination. Like, all right, this nigga ain't here to, like, really, like, help me from blacking out on a nigga. So now's my chance, y'all. Now's my chance to, yeah, okay, treat me how you treat me when he was here. Now's the big time for the show. And I was really proving that for a long time, like, by myself, like, we're going through crazy shit. And then, like, I got all the way off rap. I'm like, fuck that rap shit. I'm just about to, like, try to work a job and stay out the way, take care of my kids. And people was asking me to do music. I was on some fuck everybody shit. Me and my cousin Leaf stopped talking, so it's like, fuck that. And yeah, like, it wasn't until P.Dot came to my door. I even when he came to my door, I still wasn't rapping. He had to, like, make me go to the studio. And then he was dealing with his, like, from his kidney shit, he had a messed up voice. So, and I was still writing songs, which was crazy. Like, I did not know how he knew I was still writing songs. But the nigga had to he booked a fucking 6-hour studio time and only had 2 fucking songs. But now I know why he did it. And he's sitting there, he recorded 2 songs, and then we just sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck is we here for? He said, nah, I just wanted to get out the house. And he kept saying, you ain't got nothing? You ain't got nothing? And at first I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to do that shit. And then he, like, just kept looking at me like, bro, you gonna waste my money? So then I just went in there and rapped. And then he was like, you ain't got no more? And I just went in there and just kept rapping. And then, like, he started making, like, a thing of it. Every week he'd just come pick me up. And by the time I looked up, I had like 40 songs. I'm like, what the fuck? He like, yeah, I'm about to put this shit out, bro. And he did it. And then it was just me and him. And then I'm like, nah, we gotta do bigger. Like, why don't we do a label? Like, why don't we try to help other people? And it was just like our way of spending back time with each other. So it was cool. Like, that's what I take that as. Like, fuck the music. I get to spend time with my dog.
So do you think P. Dot is like your guardian angel? Because one, he got you into music.
He ain't dead.
And two, and no, I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes guardian angels is still here.
My
like,
grandma
right.
is my guardian.
No, I'm
angel.
talking about like they not like
like P. Dot is.
He's an angel sent. Like
P.
you know,
Dot, that boy, my motivation.
yeah,
man.
like he goes
like it go him and JY. Like that's who I go to. Like it's just
because the same person that got you in the rap came back, got you back.
It's full circle.
Yeah,
it's full circle. So yeah, it's a full circle moment. But like it's just my, that's my motive. Like I said, he the person who he sees something in me that I don't. So I don't know what it is, but he see that shit.
So what motivates you today, daily? Like what in your mind motivates you to keep
pissing
doing
these niggas the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry if I come off like bunt, but like I just know, like I said, I went through a tough patch where I felt like nobody was backing me. But the fact that I got Brody with me now it's like everybody kind of with their hands on shit when this was the type of shit that I was trying to do the whole time. So I get a kick out of knowing like when a motherfucker don't want Diggs to do some shit and then they call him P-Dot and don't think Diggs behind that or, like backing that play or, and not to say with disdain or anything, it's just like we really a team, so yeah, I know people, whatever, bro. Like at the end of the day, I just wanted to be things going on here, so it's always something to do. You look at Atlanta, you look at Chicago, you look at Los Angeles, it's always conventions. Chris have seminars here, niggas don't pull up. Like you said, Marvar joined us tonight. I can't make it because I got other things going on, but I would go to that. And there's things that's going here that don't cost you nothing. And people still don't attend. And then they had the nerve to tell you, oh, you not doing nothing to contribute. It's people, like, it's just a lot. So, yeah, man, like Cat Williams said, you ain't got a million haters, you ain't doing nothing. So, yeah, I like it. Whether they talking, whether it's good or bad, talk about me.
So how would you define success? And would you consider yourself a success?
Shit. Making it. Surviving. Survival is success. A lot of you can look around like people ain't here. Like, so yeah, that's successful to me, being able to get like Dot, for sure.
So what do you think your fans and your haters misunderstand about you?
Everything. Like how I am, my heart, my loyalty. Like people, I don't think people really believe in change. I think people stay the same forever and they just believe that, and I'm just a firm believer in change. I've done it. So yeah, I'm just working on being a better me. That's the end game.
All right. So where do you see DIGGS in 5 years? Like
me and P-Dot really our label taking off. We owning our own, or getting in with Chris and getting another studio that I'm a part of. Me having a nonprofit for kids, teaching them music, and us getting real distribution, and me being able to write and put out for artists. Me being always and thrusted into the Writers Guild and going into that facet of life, Yeah.
What legacy do you want to leave with this rap and in your city in Wilmington?
The legacy might not come through me. What if the legacy come through me doing something and then somebody seeing what I'm doing and then them making it later?
But do you want your flowers?
I don't need it. You get flowers.
The whole interview is about you not getting flowers. So what do you want your flowers or not?
After a minute, you don't care.
All right.
Like it's like I said, I get flowers from knowing I did shit and people not knowing, and then I be like, yo, I did that. Like, and the fact you don't know, like when you hear people be like, yeah, like I did that. Now my flowers come from me being like, a little smirk, like, yeah, that was me, for sure. Like, that was me. I did that. I had a lot to do with that.
So what advice would you give to your past self and why?
What, like from what I know now?
Yeah, who you are now. What would you give to your younger self?
Watch these niggas. A lot of these girls ain't right. Stay grounded. And, you know, never change your loyalty, bro. Stay that same person you are, your heart. Your heart.
All right.
Your heart.
So what's next for Diggs, and how can your fans support you?
BBS, oh, follow me on Instagram, my new page. I had a page that had 40K followers. They took that. Son of Curtis 302. That I'm about to work on a VBS music group Instagram too. I was been supposed to put that together. But yeah, you know, I got music on all platforms. You could go through either P.Dot or mine. You can Google me. Everything, like, you know, shit, I'll be working through the gram or whatever. Any business inquiries, you can go through Dot. I ain't really doing too much talking. Yeah, man, and I'm just, you know, I'm working on 2 albums right now. So that's what I'm really like walking into after me and P.Dot finish just like a little bit of this rollout for ours. I'm working on 2 albums that I'm trying to have out. One of them is gonna be done before the end of the year. I already dropped 2 this year.
Are you doing a collab album again?
This year?
Like how you and P.Dot did a collab, is one of them gonna be a collab album?
No, me.
I think you should do a collab album, and who I think you should do a collab album is Bird, because
okay. All right, I'll speak on that. Yeah. Rivals is definitely a thing. Mm-hmm. Scheduling and things intervene with that. Me and Bird, we always talk about doing a project together. Like, don't get it confused because we went back and forth. That's still my brother. And he always say, man, you know, Rival, when you ready, when you ready. Like, and I'll be like, yo, you know, when you ready. And when we do come together, it's magic every time. So if I was to do a project, it would be with, you know, maybe Bird, Briz, or Chuck 50, or Marriott, Rec Room. Yeah. I can see me doing something with Mook too, for sure.
So with the future fans, the people that listen to this, your fans.
Oh, me and Mizzy, my bad. Me and Mizzy, we actually, ours is almost like kind of done. Matrix. Mm-hmm. Mizzy's on her label too, but me and him got like a lot of songs like together, like, so that can get put out whenever, like, for real.
All right. So with this interview, what do you want people that's listening to this to get from you? Like what do you want them to take from this interview and take from Diggs?
I ain't no like gangster all the time. I don't be trying to like bully people, like, for real. I be calm. Like, sometimes a nigga just go through some shit, like, and it don't got nothing to do with people. Like, it could just be your own self. Like, you know, mental health is real. Not to say like I'm bipolar, none of that, but I go through real life things, and I know other people do too. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, it ain't all about like, I don't want people to look at me like this or take my past self and think that that's who I became. Now I'm not that person anymore. I'm really different, and I'm gonna be different. So that's just what it is.
And what words would you leave for your city of Wilmington? Like, what words would you leave from in this interview?
Get more consistent, grow up, learn business ethics. You know, man, shit. Fuck that killing shit, man. Get money. Like, fuck that killing shit, man. Get money. Like, at least when motherfuckers used to kill people back in the day, it was over something. Like, at least money, like, you know, like, or principalities or something. Like, now it's just like people doing like reckless things, you know. And as you get older, you have kids, you gotta think your kids is out there, you know what I mean? Like, sad, like the Kadir Skinner situation. Like, you know, all this stuff is sad. Like, he was a kid, you know? So, like, I be thinking about those kind of changes because I know I got kids and my kids gonna have kids. And what about when I'm not here? Like, how are they gonna be living? Like, I think about stuff like that, just like I know my mom do. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to change that.
All right.
You know?
So how would people reach you if they want to contact you, listen to your music, become future fans, might want to do features? Yeah,
I'm live all the time. Like, I'm very approachable. I'm on social media. You might see me just out and about. I'm a very approachable person. Like I said, Son of Curtis 302. Anything business-wise, you can hit up P.Dot57. He'll find me faster. You can hit up Chris Fullman. Yeah. Other than that, like, you know, I'm around. I ain't hard to find at all. You see, you click on my Instagram. I might be live when I leave here. Who knows? I'm around for sure.
All right, Diggs. I appreciate you for coming in because I know you.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you're one of the best artists in this city.
Thank you. And I'm proud of you as well, man. Like, when you first called me and told me you was doing this, You know, I'm like, okay, I think Brody found his lane, and I would love if you come up more and tap into, you know, you from here too. Even though you all came from down south, you, JY, Mo, y'all was up here, like, you know, Rob, like y'all was up here, like y'all raised me practically. Y'all are part of my success. So man, I would love to see you more.
I want to be up here more. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We want to connect more.
Yeah.
But I want to show you. I want to appreciate you. Show appreciation to you. I want to give you your flowers that you wanted. You don't got. I don't think you got to think about what you let your legacy. I think you're doing it.
Right.
I think you one of the top people, even though people leave you out.
Right.
So I just want you to know that, man.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.